Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to Mosadi Tota Economical workshop that was happening on the 8th of March 2019 on International Women's Day. The mandate of this workshop was to encourage women to come together and come up with ideas of starting a business. Topics that were discussed included starting a collective business, marketing strategy, business and office management, financial freedom, and wealth creation. Prominent women in our society were selected to come up and motivate on this initiative. Among our guest speakers, we had Lulu Raseboza, the Managing Director of Liberty Life Botswana.
On the corporate side, those who run corporate businesses, or even you as entrepreneurs with small staff or workforce. We have your group life where you insure your employees. You have critical illness, still disability, income replacement, funeral, still health, and pension as well as corporates. On the credit life, because life can happen, and then meanwhile, you have loans with the bank, right? You have this brand new car, you've just bought it, right? 2 months later, same car or something completely unrelated, you pass on. Who picks up the loan? If you don't have vehicle loan protection, if nobody else in your family can stop in, your kids are gonna be without a car, if that's the case. Same with your mortgage loan, same with your personal loan and your business loan. You do need to insure your business loan. In the event that you pass on or something happens to you, the insurance must step in to make sure that your business can continue into the future sustainably. We don't want businesses which rely on you and you alone, because if we get stuck in that mode, we will never be in a position where your kids tomorrow are not making new money. They are talking about old money. The new money is for you to make, but your businesses must be sustainable and must be generational. You know how the Jewish do it? You know how the Indians do it? Business right? On the short-term space, it's about ensuring your assets, your stock, your tent against things like fire, right? Against theft, right? So on the short-term side, you have fire, you have insurance, aviation, motor, you have travel insurance, where you insure yourself. Those who maybe are into the shopping thing and often travel to China, you take out travel insurance in the event your flights get mixed up or whatever happens, because these things do happen. There's also commercial, there's medical insurance, there's accident, engineering, marine, the suite goes on and on. So in Botswana, we offer a host of those products. The only thing that we currently don't offer is pensions, which is something that we'll do in the foreseeable future. But we offer what we can sell to you post your retirement, which is a living annuity. So whilst insurance, guys, is a very depressing subject, which it is, but it's true life. Life happens, stuff happens. So we do need to be educated, and we need to be financially educated.
Beula Mapiti, Sales and Marketing Manager, Bowmaid.
For those who don't have Facebook accounts for their businesses, let me encourage you, reach out to people who have them and ask for help, because it's easy. It's easy, and then what you have to do thereafter is what she's asked you to do, to persevere. You turn the sales leads that come through Facebook, right? You turn them now into actual sales. Again, because people will say, well, I'm interested. I go and Facebook inside. I'm interested, call me. And if you're in business, you have to call, right? You have to call and find out, were you interested? Okay, if you're not interested, just remember I'm around, or refer me to anybody. So I'm just saying that there's so many opportunities in terms of what you can do. I want to believe the personal concierge, young lady, you have a LinkedIn account. Because That's where the professionals are. That's where if you want Marasabotsa to look at you and ask you, okay, you say you're a personal concierge, talk to me. So you have to know your audience, I get it. You have to know your audience. If you are selling such a service, you want to talk to professionals, and professionals are mainly on LinkedIn. That's who wants to listen to that story. So if you're not there yet, please go to LinkedIn. Still free to do a thing, and still quite affordable to advertise on it, because that's the next big thing. And then there's Twitter. Twitter. Hey, now Twitter. Who can be Natasha? Natasha, you can talk to Twitter. So now I can talk to Twitter. Mehela Twitter is also very, very. I get 1 second. I have to admit, right? Yeah. So what I'm saying is there's a lot out there. And to be ever growing and searching is what keeps you alive and keeps you young at heart.
Khorata Khafela, Managing Director of GBK Architects.
My portfolio grew from doing jobs for parastatals. I've done work for Bokra. I have done work for the University of Botswana. The conference center, that new conference center you'll be there, was done by myself. So those are some of the things that you learn. It's not everybody who's going to be your customer. If one door closes, another one must open, right? And you don't keep knocking on that same door that is. You wait until it wants to open. Yeah. I now have government work, yes. But I waited until the door wanted to open. I didn't give up and just, fall back, get a hope. So you've got to know who your patrons are, okay? When you stop learning, you stop growing. So my interpretation is I am one person who believes in learning. Not necessarily academic learning. The people that I bring into my organization, I learn from them. And I recognize that they have knowledge that I might not have. Beulah was talking, I'm gonna keep saying Beulah. She was talking about Twitter. We are older. There are certain things we don't know. And for me, in my business, if I want to stay ahead of trends, I've got to listen to those who are with the trends or ahead of the trends. So, I let them experiment. I let them go online. I let them teach themselves software that I've never done. And they will call me and say, wow, come and look at this.
Candy Rawson, entrepreneur and motivational speaker.
But you remember, we have researched. Because research is how it's supposed to give you the scope. Do you understand? This is important. This is very important. After idea, you do your research well, so that how is the implementation and how is it? Do you understand? Because most of us are not ideas. But normally we all have like this thing. We never follow through with anything, and it happens not just more business in here, anywhere. If you were hired by somebody, would you say that to yourself? Hey, how is that's the thing. The reason why I'm about to better go begin to go work. Let's say I better go carry. Boss had a more of us go with the reason the house and so with you. Not about night what to I don't want to wake up. I don't feel like waking up. There's no feeling like not waking up more business in. Especially when you're starting. If you don't have a team of people that are working for you, if you're the sole person You depend on you don't have the luxury to say, I don't feel like waking up.
Find us on Facebook at Mosadi Tota, YouTube Mosadi Tota TV, or call +267 7451 1276. This event was happening at University of Botswana, brought to you by Mosadi Tota Organization and GBK Architects. Thank you.